Now let's get into some real talk. It's time for story time, everyone. Why don't we just dive right on in? Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So for this video, what I thought we would do is we would do a quiz, but a different kind of quiz. So I've done it twice on my channel now, and I tend to do it once every year. So I thought, why not start off the year with it? So it is a Myers-Briggs test. So I use the website 16personalities.com, and I find out what my results are. If you're not fully aware, I won't get into like the details, but it's like your INTF or ESTG or J or something like that. I don't know the full like science behind it, but I thought it would be fun to see if I've changed since last time. So why don't we dive right on in and get to it. All right then, so here we are on 16personalities.com. So we're going to complete the test and find out how well I do. So, you regularly make new friends. Agree to disagree. I'm going to try my best not to stay in the middle. I will veer this way. Actually, I'll go one higher. I would agree. Complex and novel ideas excite you more than simple and straightforward ones. I would say disagree. You usually feel more persuaded by what resonates emotionally with you than by factual arguments. I'd say probably yes at first, but then after I think about it a bit longer. So we're going to go with slightly agree. A little higher. Your living and working spaces are clean and organized. Highly agree. You usually stay calm even under a lot of pressure. I would agree. I might look frazzled and stuff, but I stay calm and don't like lash out, we'll say. You find the idea of networking or promoting yourself to strangers very daunting. I would disagree. Actually, no, I would agree. Next. You prioritize and plan tasks effectively, often completing them well before the deadline. Strongly agree. People's stories and emotions speak louder to you than numbers or data. Middle agree. You like to use organizing tools like schedules and lists. Extremely agree. Even a small mistake can cause you to doubt your overall abilities and knowledge. Mildly agree. You feel comfortable just walking up to someone you find interesting and striking up a conversation. Mildly disagree. You are not too interested in discussions about various interpretations of creative works. Slightly disagree. You prioritize facts over people's feelings when determining a course of action. Slightly disagree. You often allow the day to unfold without any schedule at all. Extremely disagree. You rarely worry about whether you make a good impression on people you meet. Somewhat disagree. You enjoy participating in team-based activities. Slightly disagree. You enjoy experimenting with new and untested approaches. Slightly disagree. You prioritize being sensitive over being completely honest. Slightly disagree. You actively seek out new experiences and knowledge areas to explore. Slightly disagree. You are prone to worrying that things will take a turn for the worst. Mildly agree. You enjoy solitary activities or activities more than group ones. Strongly agree. You cannot imagine yourself writing fictional stories for a living. Mildly disagree. You favor efficiency in decisions, even if it means disregarding some emotional aspects. I would say, yeah. Strongly agree. You prefer to do your chores before allowing yourself to relax. Strongly agree. In disagreements, you prioritize proving your point over preserving the feelings of others. I would say middle disagree. You usually wait for others to introduce themselves first at social gatherings. Slightly disagree. Your mood can change very quickly. Mildly agree. You're not easily swayed by emotional arguments. Somewhat agree. You often end up doing things at the last possible moment. Extremely disagree. You enjoy debating ethical dilemmas. I don't mind having those conversations, but I don't like it if it's not going to go anywhere. So, mildly disagree. You usually prefer to be around others rather than on your own. Mildly disagree. You become bored or lose interest when the discussion gets highly theoretical. Mildly disagree. When facts and feelings conflict, you usually find yourself following your heart. Oh gosh. I said I wouldn't do it. I'm gonna stick to the middle for that one. You find it challenging to maintain a consistent work or study schedule. Disagree. Extremely. You rarely second guess the choices that you've made. Yeah, I would agree. Well, hold on. Middle agree. Your friends would describe you as lively and outgoing. Agree. You are drawn to various forms of creative expression, such as writing. Kinda. You usually base your choices on objective facts rather than emotional impressions. Disagree. You like to have a to-do list for each day. Somewhat agree. You rarely feel insecure. Somewhat disagree. You avoid making phone calls. Somewhat disagree. I'll make the phone call if I have to. You enjoy exploring unfamiliar ideas and viewpoints. Yeah, sure. You can easily connect with people you've just met. Strongly agree. If your plans are interrupted, your top priority is to get back on track as soon as possible. Middle agree. You are still bothered by mistakes that you made a long time ago. Strongly agree. You're not too interested in discussing theories on what the world could look like in the future. Somewhat agree. I don't like thinking theoretically. It makes me too depressed. Your emotions control you more than you control them. Yeah, I would agree. When making decisions, you focus more on how the affected people might feel than on what is most logical and efficient. Somewhat disagree. Your personal work style is closer to spontaneous bursts of energy than organized and consistent efforts. Disagree. When someone thinks highly of you, you wonder how long it will take them to feel disappointed in you. Agree. You would love a job that requires you to work alone most of the time. Middle for that one, honestly. You believe that pondering abstract philosophical questions is a waste of time. Yeah, I would agree. You feel more drawn to busy, bustling atmospheres than to quiet, intimate places. Yeah, I would agree a bit. If a decision feels right to you, you often act on it without needing further proof. Kind of agree. I usually go for more proof, though. Almost done. You often feel overwhelmed. I would agree. You complete things methodically without skipping over any steps. Yep. You prefer tasks that require you to come up with creative solutions rather than follow concrete steps. Disagree. You are more likely to rely on emotional intuition than logical reasoning when making a choice. Disagree. Middle disagree. You struggle with deadlines. Strongly disagree. You feel confident that things will work out for you. Somewhat agree. Optional, this will determine your avatar in the results screen. Yeah, sure, fine, male. See results. A defender. Very interesting. So when I did the first time I got this, then I got a different one. Now I'm back in the defender mood, apparently. Okay, so I am an ISFJ-T. So, as an ISFJ, or a defender, you are the quiet backbone of society, offering unwavering support and practical care to those around you. Your keen eye for detail and excellent memory allow you to anticipate and meet others' needs, often before they even realize what they require. You find deep satisfaction in creating stability and comfort for your loved ones, approaching life with a grounded, responsible attitude. Your natural inclination towards tradition and established methods serves you well in many aspects of life. You excel at maintaining order and following through on commitments, traits that make you invaluable to both personal and professional spheres. However, this same preference for the familiar can sometimes hold you back from embracing new experiences or perspectives that might enrich your life. Okay, so let's break it down fully. So, I'm just slightly more introverted. So you likely prefer fewer yet deep and meaningful social interactions and feel drawn to calmer environments. I'm observant. You're likely pragmatic, down to earth with a strong focus on what is happening or very likely to happen. I'm feeling. You likely value emotional expression and sensitivity, prioritizing empathy, social harmony, and cooperation. So these are all like middle ground, and that's why I think the other one kind of varied. It depends how I'm feeling. But apparently my judging is always super high. Judging, you're likely organized, decisive, and thorough, valuing structure and planning over spontaneity. And I have kind of a high turbulent, I guess. You're likely self-conscious, sensitive to stress, success-driven, perfectionistic, and eager to improve. Yeah, I would agree. Okay, so let's go into my career path. So, in your professional life, you thrive in environments that value stability, clear structure, and the opportunity to make a tangible difference in others' lives. Your exceptional attention to detail, strong work ethic, natural inclination to support others make you an invaluable team member in many fields. You excel in roles that allow you to apply your practical skills and carry nature, whether it's in healthcare, education, administration, or customer service. However, your preference for established methods and discomfort with sudden changes can sometimes hinder your professional growth. You may find yourself hesitating to pursue leadership positions or innovative projects, even when you're more than capable. Your career journey involves learning to step out of your comfort zone, voicing your ideas more confidently, and embracing new challenges that align with your values and strengths. I would say they hit the nail on the head there. The nail on the head? Yeah. So I would definitely agree. That's kind of the career I'm in right now. And I would agree that sometimes I am hesitant to get out of my comfort zone, we'll say. So my strengths are organizational skills, empathy at work, reliability, and practical solutions. My weaknesses are resistant to change, difficulty speaking up, high standards, and downplaying achievements. Yeah, I could see that as well. Your personal growth. Your path to personal growth often involves learning to turn your nurturing nature inward. As someone who readily puts others' needs before your own, you may struggle with self-care and assertiveness. Recognizing that taking care of yourself is not selfish, but necessary, is a crucial step in your personal development. Learning to set boundaries and express your own needs more openly can lead to more balanced relationships and a stronger sense of self. Yeah, I would agree. My strengths: attention to detail, learning from experience, sense of responsibility, and consistent. Your weaknesses: self-critical, downplaying your strengths, resisting change, and prioritizing others' needs. Yeah, I would agree. Relationships. In relationships, your loyalty, practical support, and keen emotional awareness make you a deeply valued friend, family member, and partner. You have a remarkable ability to remember and cater to others' preferences, creating a nurturing environment that makes people feel truly cared for. Your commitment to harmony and stability provides a solid foundation for long-lasting, meaningful relationships. However, your tendency to prioritize others' needs over your own can lead to imbalances in your relationships. You may find yourself suppressing your own desires or avoiding necessary conflicts to maintain peace. Learning to communicate your own needs more openly and addressing issues directly while challenging is crucial for your relationship satisfaction. By finding this balance, you can create even stronger, more mutually supportive connections with those you care about. I would agree. Strengths are loyalty, emotionally intuitive, practical help promoting harmony. Weaknesses: difficulty expressing yourself, avoiding conflict, too eager to please, and emotionally overwhelmed. Man, they're really hitting me hard, eh? I would agree, though. And no, I'm not gonna pay more money to get more information. But defenders you may know: Beyonce, Queen Elizabeth II, Aretha Franklin, Vin Diesel, Halle Berry, and Kate Middleton. Okay, so that is my strengths and weaknesses overall. And you know what? I would say it is quite accurate. I'm very curious to see how long this holds true this year, though. All right, then. And there you have it. That was just the Myers-Briggs personality test on 16personalities.com. Honestly, I would agree 100% with it. It describes me to a T. I find these ones are somewhat accurate, like quite spot on. But it's one of those things, right, where you're like, are you just hitting all the buzzwords that stick out to you? So you're like, that's totally me. But I would say it would fit me quite well. I mean, I did get that result in the past, so it doesn't surprise me at all. But it's some things that I'm going to take into this year and reflect on ways that I can be a bit more vocal, putting my needs first and foremost and vocalize them, and also self-promoting, but also not being too afraid of change and to embrace that change. But I'm curious to know if you agree with the results for myself. And let me know down below if you end up taking the quiz and what your results are. I'd be curious to find out. But until next time, I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, comment down below, and subscribe. We'll see you in the next one. Bye.